Stir-frying vegetables directly in the pan is a mistake. It wasn't until I watched a restaurant chef at work that I finally learned how to make perfectly stir-fried veggies. The secret is surprisingly simple. Once you master these techniques, you'll be able to whip up a dish that looks beautiful and tastes amazing. Don't believe me? Just give it a try. First, we need to separate each leaf of the bok choy like this. Don't worry about it. This way, every leaf can be fully exposed to the cleaning solution. At the same time, you can carefully check if any leaves are yellowed or rotten. Next, sprinkle a small spoonful of baking soda over the leaves. Then, fill the bowl with enough water to cover the bok choy. Gently stir a few times by hand so the baking soda dissolves completely. Baking soda helps break down any pesticide residue that may still be on the surface and loosens impurities, making them easier to wash away. It's far more effective than just rinsing with water. Now, let them soak in the baking soda for 2 minutes to let it do its job. After soaking, scrub each leaf thoroughly, starting with the stems near the base, since that's where dirt and sand usually collect. Then gently rub the leafy parts, being careful not to press too hard. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Next, change the water 2 or 3 times. Rinse well to remove all traces of baking soda and any remaining impurities. This ensures the vegetables are completely clean, with no unpleasant taste left behind, and makes them safer to eat. Lift the vegetables out and place them in a colander to drain. Next, use scissors to separate the stems from the leaves and place them in separate baskets. The stems are tougher and thicker, so they take longer to cook, while the leaves are tender and cook much faster. Adding the leaves later in the cooking process keeps the stems from staying raw, while the leaves turn mushy. This way, you end up with crisp stems and tender leaves that have a perfectly balanced texture. Now, let's get the other ingredients ready. Prepare a few cloves of garlic and slice them thinly. Garlic is the perfect seasoning for vegetables. It removes bitterness and enhances the overall flavor. After slicing, place them on a plate and set aside. Next, prepare a few sprigs of fresh green onions. Wash thoroughly and trim off the white part, slice it thinly. The aroma of green onion is fresh and mild, and when paired with garlic, it creates a richer, deeper flavor. Place the sliced green onion on the plate with the garlic. If you enjoy some heat, slice a few chilies into rings. This not only adds a vibrant pop of red to the dish, but also brings a gentle spiciness that makes the flavor more complex. Add the sliced chilies to the plate with the garlic and green onion. Finally, prepare a few dried shiitake mushrooms. Soak them, wash them well, and cut them into thin strips. Shiitake mushrooms have a distinctive aroma, and when combined with vegetables, they enhance the overall flavor, giving the stir-fry a heartier taste. After cutting, place the mushrooms into a separate bowl. Now, let's pre-cook the mushrooms. Heat a pan and lower the heat to medium-low. Add the sliced shiitake mushrooms and dry fry them. Do not add oil. Dry frying helps release excess moisture, intensifies their aroma, and gives them a firmer texture. When the mushrooms start to dry slightly, you'll notice a subtle fragrance. Once cooked, transfer them to a bowl and set aside. Next, prepare a pot. Add enough water and bring it to a boil over high heat. When the water boils, add a spoonful of salt and a little cooking oil. Then, add the bok choy stems to blanch. The salt helps the stems absorb basic seasoning, while the oil creates a protective layer on the surface, keeping them bright green and less likely to turn yellow. Keep in mind that only the stems should be blanched at this stage, since they're tougher. Blanch them for 1 to 2 minutes. This ensures that when stir-frying, both the stems and leaves cook evenly, preventing the stems from staying hard while the leaves turn mushy. Now, remove the stems and place them on a plate. Heat the pan. Then add some cooking oil. If you like, you can use pork lard instead. It makes the vegetables look even greener. It also creates a thin coating on the surface, helping to lock in moisture and nutrients. Once the oil is hot, add the minced garlic, green onion, and chili. Lower the heat to medium-low and stir-fry gently. Make sure the garlic and green onion turn fragrant and the chili releases a mild heat. Next, add the shredded mushrooms that were pre-cooked earlier. Stir-fry quickly over medium heat so the oil coats the mushrooms, bringing out their aroma. They'll look incredibly appetizing. At this point, turn the heat up. Now, add the blanched stems along with the leaves. Stir-fry quickly over high heat. Cooking vegetables over high heat with quick stir-frying is the key to great results. It shortens the time the greens spend in the pan, preventing excess water from being released, which keeps the dish from turning soggy. It also helps retain their moisture and vibrant green color, preventing them from becoming dark and mushy. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Stir-fry until the vegetables are just tender. Add a pinch of salt and a bit of seasoning powder to enhance the flavor. Use a spatula to toss everything quickly and evenly. This ensures the seasoning dissolves completely and coats all the ingredients. And there you have it, a simple yet delicious stir-fry. Transfer the vegetables straight to a plate and enjoy while hot. The greens are crisp, tender, and bursting with flavor. Just look at them. Bright green, never dull. Crisp, tender, and fresh, without being watery. The flavor is absolutely delightful, and cooking this at home will impress anyone. My family loves it. If you're interested, give it a try this weekend. How do you usually stir-fry your veggies? Share your way so people around the world can learn from each other. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.